Hi everyone, happy Wednesday, welcome back. This week has been all about accents. I just hosted an online masterclass with the Rising Network yesterday and then hosted right afterwards at 6 o'clock my regular free webinar series on everything you need to know about accent shifting. And it was really insightful because everybody has a different experience with their accent, whether it be that they're just not understood or sometimes they might be facing some type of prejudice because they're not speaking a native English sound in whatever country they might be from. So we had a huge array of diverse and international people in all different types of jobs as well that logged onto the calls. And thinking about it, I suppose the best way to ease you into this is to let you know exactly what is in accent training. The first thing is consonant shifting, really understanding what the consonants are, one in English if you don't speak English, and exactly what placements you use. You have to really get into understanding and knowing, getting familiar with your vocal anatomy and what's happening inside. Whether it be your tongue, your teeth, what the space is inside, what type of tensions and muscular tensions do you have to let go of and learn so that you can build new sounds into your repertoire. The second thing are vowels, and vowels are the most difficult things because our ears are not trained to listen to these different sounds that are unfamiliar. How do I track what that sound is, and how do I remember what that feeling was inside my mouth and exactly what I did inside my mouth? So the vowels are the things that shift your accent the most into a new accent if you're able to. It takes the most amount of time for us to get our heads around it and to get our proprioception of how we do it to get into that space. Now, there's other things that are a little bit more surface layer, so those are the really big foundations. The third thing is really understanding your intonation, your rhythm, because the rhythm in different languages and also in different accents is going to be completely different across the board. So understanding what your rhythm is in your native accent and then comparing it to the new one will help you understand that a little bit better. Some other things that we add on top of that are syllable stresses, because if we don't speak English as a first language, likely our syllable stresses are in different parts, as well as syllable length. Some accents or some languages are more flowy, like if you think of Italian, if you think of Spanish, really flowy throughout. And then when you get to English, it becomes a little bit more choppy because the sounds are shorter and they're more abrupt than that flow that you get through gliding through all the different sounds. So those are just some of the things that we learn. And when we start to layer them on, you have to work on them bit by bit, because if there's too much all at once, we kind of just get overwhelmed, our ear is still not trained, and we feel like it's a really hard thing to do. If you think about it, if we're a sponge up until only 7 years old to pick up all these languages without trying so hard, by 14, the accent that you have at that time, but there are some other studies that do say it might be a little bit younger than 14, what you need to know is that generally speaking, that accent is the accent that you have for life, unless you're consciously working on shifting it, which is what people do with me. So it is a really long journey, but it is well worth it because I do see my clients gaining a lot more confidence in understanding the language itself, how it's used, and also understanding the other people and how they're speaking to them. So those are just some of the little things about accent training. I could go on and on, but here's just a little bit for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, see you later. Bye.